Hey everyone, Fallen Juggling Angel here, and today, well, Kristen's here with me. She's just kind of relaxing, gonna listen to me, whatever. She's a good friend. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, sorry. Well, the lighting's pretty dark, but it's okay. It's fine. Anyways, I have 3 things I'm gonna read to you, and before I start reading them, I want to let you guys know that I wrote these like way back. I think one of them was in high school. One of them was from high school. One of them was from in the past, and then one of them was kind of like recently, but not too recently. But they're just like serious thoughts, just things that run through my brain. I think one of them I wrote when I was really upset. I don't remember which one it was though. Anyways, I hope you enjoy them, so here we go. Okay, here's one of them. A person can only keep things in for so long. That's what everyone tells me. I know this to be true, so why do I keep things in? That's not a question that should be asked. The real question is, what are you keeping inside? Well, it's time I tell you. My name is Anna. I am a 19-year-old girl who feels emotionally and mentally alone because I don't fit in. I struggle daily with my emotions and my past. I lack self-esteem. Well, yeah. Sorry. I lack self-confidence. Sorry about that. Because I'm afraid. I tend to bring people who hurt me into my life and push out the people who support and care for me. I hate being alone, yet I isolate myself. I quit school because of boys and other things. Yeah, I surround myself with those things. Those things who don't love me from the heart, but love me in their pants. When I do have sex, sometimes I tend to think of my stepdad or cousin. I am like a butterfly, but I describe myself as a wasp. I cry when I see people hurt, but when I see myself hurt, I get disgusted and punish myself with harmful words and actions at times. I make excuses to get out of certain situations because I'm afraid. I want my mom to tell me she loves me as a daughter and not just in a friendly way. I want my sister to realize I do the things I do because I am overprotective of her. I worry about my brother because I fear he is killing himself, not on purpose, but as in eating too much. Lastly, I want my grandma to see herself the way I do. I see grandma as someone who has a huge heart. I don't just see her as my grandma, but as a parent. When people abandoned me, she stayed. When people saw me as a troubled kid, she saw me as a kid who needed help and guided. If the world was going to end, I would want to spend the last of it with her, because she was there from the beginning. What do you think about that? Any feedback from that one, Kristen? Are you tearing up?
Maybe.
Hey, she's crying. I didn't want you to cry. It was so bad. Like I said, these are kind of like emotional things for me.
Mhm.
Don't cry, please don't cry. I'm making her cry. Okay, here's the second one. Please don't cry.
I'm scared.
Okay. Has anyone asked you if you could go to your past self and give yourself advice and what would you say? You see, I've been asked this many times and my answer was always, don't do this, or you want to do this. But it just hit me out of nowhere. I asked myself that question and I told myself I wouldn't say anything. Well, sorry, that's just being really weird, okay. I would let things happen the way they did, or will happen. You may ask me, Anna, why wouldn't you do something to give yourself advice to help yourself from a lot of those troubles you went through? Well, let me say this. If I did that, the time it takes me to do all of that is the same amount of time I could have been spending on the future. Let me ask you this. Why spend time on something that has already happened when you can be planning on what you will do next? If you look towards the past, your old self giving it advice, are you really learning anything? You're basically failing. The mistakes we make, we learn a lesson from. If we kept giving ourselves advice, there would be no mistakes, and no mistakes would equal to no learning. If we don't learn, we fail. If we fail, there is no success. But to succeed, we have to make mistakes to learn. My point is, don't look back. There is so much ahead of you. You look back and you might miss an opportunity to become successful. What do you think of that one? That one was, I remember I made that one because I was just like thinking a lot that day.
What day was that?
I don't know when that was. I think it was like last year. Here's the last one, and like this one's like 4 pages long. Here we go, last one. You would think after a while I'd be happy by now, but I'm far from that. I'm around people, but why do I feel so alone? I have family who cares about me, but just the thought of that makes me feel so much more alone. Sometimes I feel so alone I feel like the last person on earth. I feel many more emotions like stress, depression, weakness, sadness, sick, unimportant, anxiety, abandoned, hurt, exhausted. But I always give myself positive encouragement. But it seems like it isn't working. I try to put a smile on my face and say today's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna do great. But it's just a waste of words now. I lost all hope and I honestly see no happiness in my life. Sometimes death will pop up in my head once in a while, but I push him aside. People say suicide is a permanent answer to a temporary problem. I'm kind of iffy on that now. I want to sleep all day because every day is like an emotional torture day. I suffer so bad that it becomes physical. Like I end up crying, having panic attacks, getting sick, or even feeling nauseated. I eat too less or I eat too much. I self-harm, isolate. I push everyone in my life away. I have honestly tried so much to get past this, but I see no light. The stress I have is unbelievable. I have so much of it, I don't know what to do with most of it. The depression is getting to the point where there is no light left in my life. I'm getting sick and weak physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's getting to the point where my health is going down a lot. I'm becoming sad because I feel so unimportant in other people's life. It's like they are all abandoning me, and it hurts so bad that it's leaving scars, physical and mental. My anxiety starts to get the best of me. It gets so high I end up having panic attacks. Sometimes I can't control my body. I feel so exhausted emotionally and physically. Because of these emotions, I want to give up, but I don't because I am so exhausted. It's hard to stay focused. I see myself in a negative way and not so much in a positive way. When I look at myself, I see a girl who people judge because of her past and her scars. I see her reaching out and even calling out for help, but no one comes. A girl who loses people because she is different in a bad way. No one understands her or why she acts the way she does. She wants to be with people who let her know in actions that she is important and that she will be okay, because right now she is not okay. She is on the edge. I also see a girl who tries her best and never gives up, but is close to giving up everything. A girl who deserves to be happy, a girl who wants help seeing the beautiful and positive things within her that people see, but she doesn't. Right now I'm looking at her and that girl wants to be free. What do you think of that one? That one I wrote not too long ago because I was like really depressed. Any feedback?
Yeah, hold on.
Ugh.
Okay, you want me to talk about the writing that you just...
Just some feedback. I meant negative or positive, it's just my thoughts and, just
Whenever
all
I
things.
listen to everything you said, it seems like everyone struggles with that.
Yeah, and I agree.
That's actually one of the reasons why, I started going on this site to help me with my problems, because it's a help site you can go to talk about self-harm and just whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not the best at explaining it because there's some trolls on there. There's some people that think, hey, why don't we prey on the broken and try to date them? Like, I remember whenever I first got on there and I was just going through a horrible breakup, and I posted this status about how it hurt me, and guess what? I got so many guys in my inbox wanting to date me. I'm like, No, I'm not ready to date anyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's yeah, something.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Stop it, Chris. I'm trying to make an outro. Anyways, I love you guys. Bye.